In our old neighborhood, the heaviest thing anyone carried wasn't a lock or a door. It was trust. And trust, we believed, lived in Master G's pocket. A brass keyring with a small blue bead that chimed when he walked. He opened fewer locks than he opened hearts. "Locks feed me," he'd say, rubbing the bead with his thumb. "But trust keeps me alive." I'm Arya, 10th grade, always with an envelope of tuition money tucked in my bag. One crowded evening at the market. Books piled high, vegetables shining with water, temple bells rumbling the dusk. The envelope went missing. Heat rose in my face. My thoughts scraped like gravel. I told Master G. My voice shook. He listened, then asked softly, "If you had found someone else's envelope, what would you do?" "I'd return it," I muttered, and heard the wobble in my own answer. Probably. The word tasted like dust. Next morning, a notice went up on the school board. Found, sealed envelope, see class monitor, Arav. My feet flew. Arav was quiet, the kind of boy who sat on the edge of his chair and left when the bell was still echoing. He handed me the envelope, money intact, and a small note inside. Found on the temple steps. 5 words, enough to make yesterday's probably burn with shame and turn into, of course. That night, my mother asked, "Did someone return it?" I nodded. She smiled. Truth walks slowly, but it doesn't lose its way. I started noticing Anwav after that, how he'd pass Master G's shop and not go in. How Master G would raise the shutter just a little, letting air move through dust and light, as if invitations could be made of silence. Some doors, I realized, don't need knocking. They need space. One afternoon, I found Arav on the temple steps, a blue bead rolling between his fingers. "Your note saved me from my probably," I said. "Thank you." He smiled, small and sincere. "Don't thank me. It was the right thing." "Why?" I asked. He looked at the bead. "Once, someone returned something bigger than money, myself. They said, 'You did right.' That one sentence brought me back to me. That night in my diary I wrote, 'Honesty isn't a transaction. It's coming home to yourself.'" Weeks later, the neighborhood cracked. Someone stole Grandma Mira's wooden chest. No cash inside, just her late daughter's letters and a crooked silver anklet. Her hands trembled. "If the anklet is gone," she whispered, "how will I hear my child laugh?" Suspicions rose like smoke. Names floated. Eyes narrowed. The air turned thin. Master G said only this: "Leave my shop unlatched tomorrow evening. Whoever took it, bring it back. I'll leave the light on." It sounded foolish to some, holy to others. To me, it sounded like faith practiced, not preached. Next evening, the shutter sat half open, lamplight buttering the dust. On the table, beneath a newspaper, lay the crooked silver anklet. No note, no culprit, only the soft ring of keys as the breeze passed through. Master G placed the anklet in Grandma's palms. Her shoulders shook in relief, the kind that sounds like a prayer. People looked around, undone by the simplicity of it. "Good," Master G murmured. "Doesn't shrink without a name. Sometimes it grows." I saw Arav at the edge of the crowd, eyes low, that same small smile. "Sometimes returning," he said, almost to himself, "is louder than confession." I nodded. Some kindnesses are recognized by their echoes, not their signatures. That night, Master G pressed the keyring into my hand, the brass warm, the blue bead cool. "One day you'll learn," he said. "Not every key opens metal." Years curled by like paper ribbons. Coming home from college, I saw Arav on the temple steps teaching children to read. No fees. Just one promise he asked from each. If something falls from someone's pocket into your hands, let courage pick it up and return it. I laughed. "A new key for a new lock?" He shrugged. "For an old one, habit. Bad habits come quietly. Good ones can too. I'm trying to fit the right key, slowly." On my desk today hang 3 things: Master G's old lock, a photo of a blue bead, and a line in pen: "Honesty is a light that falls on your own face first. When my mind stumbles, I shake the keyring and listen to its thin music. I remember that small truths add up, bead by bead, to a necklace strong enough to hold a life. If you're standing at a bend where the easy road and the right road split, look into your own eyes once. The answer you see there is the same light the world needs. And if you can, return something today. An object, a promise, a person's dignity that slipped into your hands. Sometimes the door the world needs opened is no heavier than a key-sized choice.